Good morning, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know. And I recently watched a video by a YouTuber. I don't know if she likes being called a YouTuber, but her name's Kayla, and she said something about positivity that I want to react to. And the idea itself that I've heard before from other people about positivity, staying positive, making yourself stay positive, telling people to stay positive. I want to point out something in contrast to this. Yes, absolutely, having a good attitude is super important. Attitude is actually everything, like they say, but there's also something called being delusional and being resistant to the truth when it is inconvenient or uncomfortable. So let me say that another way. Inconvenient truth is actually a hallmark of all truth. It's something that flies in the face of prior conclusions or assumptions or beliefs, something that disproves things, possibly with unwelcome consequences, right? So the truth is beautiful, yes, because it represents the path forward in every case. But the truth can also be very unwelcome, like I said. The truth is harsh and disturbing many times. Harsh and disturbing, which means it can't always be positive. So what you see is when you're focused or over-focused, hyper-focused on positivity and being upbeat and never being negative. Oh, why are you so negative? Why you got to be negative? Okay, well, sometimes the truth is negative, bro. I'm sorry. If you're out of touch with reality, you are delusional by definition, by degrees. Okay, out of touch with reality means you are basing your decisions and your plans on something that isn't real. That's the definition of untruth, something that's not real. A lie falls apart, again, by definition. So logic and truth are not as simple as as some people would like them to be. Logic and truth are the basis for certain branches of philosophy, which some people are just not interested in. I have personally spent a lot of time discovering what is true, what isn't true, and what truth is actually made of, and what is reality. And I can actually just say real quick in this video, it's not that part's not complicated. Reality is the sum body of all truth. All that which is true, all that which is real comprises reality, obviously. All that which is not true is that which eventually falls apart. That which is disproven is self-inconsistent at some point. It's not complicated. So again, this may be dry for some people. If something is true, if it is forever self-consistent and consistent with all the other things that are also true. And this comprises reality itself. So just as a background or basis for what I'm saying, truth can be harsh and disturbing when it represents a growth opportunity, when it represents a mistake perhaps that somebody has made, because people are human, they make mistakes. We all learn and grow by way of error and figuring things out and how to improve our behavior and our decisions. So when those truths come around, they are quite negative. Okay, here's my point. The truth can be very much negative, and so can revelations that are much needed. When you suppress negativity because it's negative, regardless of how practical it is, of value, regardless of how true it is, you're missing the point that attitude is very important, yes, but never ignore the truth when it's relevant and when it's accurate, when it's verified. Check your facts if you can. It's not always easy, but when possible, err on the side of optimism, but honest optimism, accuracy. It's very important. Reach out if you like with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.